The first live-action Transformers movie gave us a lot to talk about when it first hit cinemas in the year 2007. Weird design choices, the over-sexualization of Megan Fox, and the unfortunate outcome Shia LaBeouf would have in a not-so-distant future. Ratchet first appeared on the same movie with the Autobot crew, and it's the Autobot that survived the longest in the Cybertronian war on Earth. I mean, technically, Optimus Prime was killed in the second movie, and the only one that has survived all 5 movie installments is Bumblebee. 11 years later, Hasbro revealed their new toy line dedicated to represent old characters from the movies in the new Transformers toy format. In the first wave, Ratchet came with Bumblebee, Crowbar, and Stinger. And I think we can agree that he is the worst of them all. I think Ratchet didn't deserve such incompetence from Hashtag to be a bad figure. I think he's kind of a fan favorite Autobot on the fandom, and they wasted such a great opportunity to make a great figure out of him, but that wasn't the case. I bought this guy on a store with pretty low cost. I don't remember exactly how much it costed, but this version and the other one from Dark of the Moon were there. Moving on, I have been told that this version of Ratchet reuses the same engineering the old Dark of the Moon figure had. I am not so sure if that is true because I haven't seen any reviews of that old figure, but I suppose that people say it's true. Now, the main problem that someone with little common sense would notice is the lack of silver paint on his face, arms and chest. Yeah, it is painted right now. I customized him with Sharpies to make him look more movie accurate. Another issue this figure has is the posability, and the engineering they used to make it stand it's not good at all. The shoulders and the legs are attached to the body by ball joints. Most of you know my problem with ball joint engineering for the legs of any figure, so I will just say that this was the figure that started it all. It's incredibly loose and can't even make me put his body in a straight posture. Talking about posability, he has hinge joints for the arms and knees, head rotates 360 degrees, no waist swivel, his arms can rotate, and a minimal movement on the ankle pivot. To be honest, Ratchet doesn't have a good range of posability, and the fact that the waist swivel is actually necessary for him to make a good pose explains a lot. Now, the last problem is the freaking backpack. It's huge as hell and really doesn't make up the best view for Ratchet, no matter from which angle you are looking at him. Yeah, shell formers. You kind of love to see them. He's supposed to come with 2 accessories because in the movie he was using the saw and a gun when fighting against the Decepticons. But it seems that Hasbro loves to do dirty moves and put the gun in the repaint instead of giving us the 2 weapons in one box. I really have no words for this, so let's move on. Size comparison, TFA Ratchet, SS Megatron, SS Galvatron, and Core Class Dinos. Yes, I will talk about the Dinos and Gulps in our review, but the first idea was to review Swoop and Scar. I decided to review Ratchet first.
Well, for transformation, Ratchet is a little bit easier to do, mostly because of the backpack and the fact that he's kind of a shell former. We'll go to that immediately. So first off, you want to take off the saw. We're going to put this again on his arm, learn transformation. And now what you want to do is open these pads on the shoulders, I don't know, the shoulder pads, and move them around, because right here, I don't know if you see it, under the tire there is a little tab which will go, no, a little hole which will go into this tab like this, and you want to leave it, rinse and repeat on the other side. And now open this part right here, detach the chest from his torso to make the front part of the car, and now detach also the backpack, move them forward like this. It should look like this. Now for to fill this part right here, we'll use the hinge joints on the transformer's leg and bend them. Take the feet and put this down. I remember, we'll rotate it so that it stays like this. Rinse and repeat for the other side. And you want to put them together like this. They don't have any tabs or anything, and move all of this forward. Oh, but first these panels right here will open, and there is a hole right here. It will go on the tab right here on his feet, and right here like this. Do the same for the other side. Sometimes it takes a little bit of time. It doesn't want to tab in correctly. I think it's a problem of the figure. There we go. And now move the torso upwards. Open this part. Rotate both legs, and right here it's the same shape as this part of the legs. It will go right there. I don't think there is a tab for them, but they will stay put in there. And now for the final part is take the chest, rotate it, and now take the arms, bend them both, and now there is a little tab right here, a circular tab. It will go on this hole right here. You'll just want to close it in, open this, and put the front part of the car, one of the front lights. Rinse and repeat on the other side. And last but not least, the saw will go on top of it, on top of the car. Make sure everything is fine. And there it is.
At the contrary of what I think about the robot mode, the Hammer Edge 2 mode is very good looking. The paint-ups are fine and the consistency of the ambulance is very solid. The detail of the sculpting is surprisingly good, at the point that the backlights of the car are actually there. We have passed from the ugliest thing on earth to an actually very nice looking alt mode. I think it's the price to pay for being one of the main characters in the movie. One little complaint I have for the vehicle mode is that this part right here doesn't want to tab in the two slots on the car's roof. It's made of soft plastic, and on mine I think it's bended a little bit upward. Size comparison: TFA Ratchet, DK2 Guard, Dinos, and Max from the Kid Movie car. To be honest, Ratchet deserves a little bit more from Hasbro to become one of the best deluxe class figures from the Studio Series, and while the car mode sure is good, I kind of think it's not actually worth what you're paying for. There are many other choices for this mode you could choose from, and again, if you don't want the original Autobot crew or you don't want Ratchet at all, then don't waste your money on this spawn of laziness and buy something else that you think is worth your cash. This has been my take on the Studio Series Ratchet. Please leave a like if you like this video, subscribe to my channel for more content like this, follow me on social media, I am about review, and I'll see you again soon.